Very, very short, so pay attention. So yesterday what we did was, so remember, we are looking at weeks 13, 14, 15. We are trying to determine whether which method, taking the season average, median, or weighted average, or wisdom of crowds, is better at predicting the games, which is down here. Which method gives you the best, gives you the most right for all 3 weeks. Then we basically want to know which method works best when you're looking at the individual scores for each team. Then we're looking at the total amount of scores. Here's what I find interesting, and I'm just going to point this out. So it looks like the median was better in this week of getting the actual individual scores. But here it looks like the average is better at predicting the total score, which I think is interesting. Okay, so here, the goal here is what you're going to want to do is you want to copy this stuff. I'm going to show you what you should do, if you're smart, is don't copy these results. Copy what our metrics are, how far we're off from our predictions. Right? Control C. Put this in a new workbook. 200. Now watch what happens when I paste. Why is it doing that?
Because it's trying to get it from the stuff before.
Yeah. Basically what we're doing is, if you look here, we're pasting, oh, wait a minute. So what we're doing is we're pasting formulas. So basically, the formulas relate to cells on the previous Excel spreadsheet. This is a new one. So here's what you have to do. So let's do undo. Go paste values. Bam! Now it shows up. So here is, let me show you what I did. Oh, where am I? Oh, great. This will only take me 2 years to find this one. There it is. Okay. You can see I took everything and basically here is how close they were to the actual individual scores. You could see I took weeks 13, 14, and 15 and pasted them here. Down below, and then I also did the same thing with all the total scores, how close we were to the total score. You can see here I got average, median, standard deviation, standard error. If you want, you could just look at the average when you do your presentations. I've also got all my correct and incorrects up here. And I've actually graphed it. I put a trend line in here. This is the kind of stuff I want to see, is that if you're going to tell me that one method's better than the other, I want you to show it to me. I want you to convince me. That's basically science, right? You telling somebody what you think is your opinion. You tell somebody with data behind you, now that's an educated, it could be still a guess. But it's a heck of a lot better than opinion, I'll tell you that. What we're looking for is evidence. Why should I believe you? What makes you so special? Well, I'm special because I know how to look at these numbers and see what they actually tell me. If you want to do t-tests when you talk about it on Monday, you'll notice that we've got 3 different things we're looking at, right? How close we were to the individual scores, to the total score, and then how able were we to get the correct and incorrect answers. If I combine these, if I try to do a t-test, look at some of my numbers here. I've got 33 and 15. Now you look at the average and the median, now that's like a negative 0.02. It's almost 0. That's a huge spread. We can't really measure that. So here's what I recommend is what you can do if you want to do a t-test. Start ranking these things. Which one gave you the best results? Well, this one did. 1, I'll give that a 1, 2, and, maybe this was a 4. You can do this for all of these. Then add up, basically take all the numbers, like if average gave me, here, oh, can everybody see? I know that's, hold on a sec. No one could see. So here's the deal is, wait a minute. So what you can do is say the average gave us a ranking of 1, 1, and maybe 2, you could do a t-test and compare it to what say the weighted average was. Maybe that was a 3, a 4, and a 3. We can do a t-test on that. You can take this group and compare it to this group if you wanted. Either way, on Monday, basically, I want you to work on this. I'll give you the link again to the G+. Did anybody see the G+ page since yesterday? No? Okay. I will give you that link again. Our entire school year that in this class is on the web. There is no excuse not to be able to figure out how to do this because everything is there. So again, go into these. I want to see things like this. This is what we did yesterday. What does this tell me? And so when you come up and you explain, I want you to explain, what does this mean? Based on this, which method do you think is the best? Okay, so for the rest of the period, I'm going to let you guys work. I'm still trying to get the stuff on the web, so if you have questions, you need my help, come sit by me. You can ask anybody in class. It's all good. Give me your graphs by Monday's class time. Okay? Send them to me. Once I have them, then I will put them on my computer and you can present based on what you've sent me. Does everybody understand that? Yeah. Any questions so far? Nope? Okay. You're good to go. And I will play some